Okay, so welcome everyone to this deep dive.
Right.
Today we're going to get into Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Yeah.
You know, two of the biggest names in the crypto space,
Right.
and we're using excerpts from this text called "Difference Between Bitcoin and Ethereum."
Mm-hmm.
I think by the end of this, like, we'll really understand what sets these cryptocurrencies apart and why people care so much. You know,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well,
So
this should be fun.
yeah, so let's just start with like the basics.
Sure.
Bitcoin, Ethereum, these are both like digital currencies, right?
Yeah. At their core, they are.
Yeah, at their core. But what does that even mean?
So it means they operate completely outside of the traditional financial system.
Oh.
So there are no banks, no governments involved. And they're built on this technology called blockchain, which is essentially, it's basically a decentralized public ledger that records all transactions. It's pretty revolutionary.
Yeah, this is where we get that whole, that word decentralization that like everyone keeps talking about.
Right, exactly.
But like, what's the big deal with that?
Well, think about it. With traditional financial systems, you're relying on the central authority to manage your money.
Right.
But with decentralization, the power is, it's actually distributed across the entire network.
Okay.
Which makes it way more resistant to things like, censorship.
Right.
Fraud.
Okay.
And even single points of failure.
So you're saying I have like more control over my money?
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a powerful concept.
It is. So Bitcoin, that came first, right?
Right.
So what was its original purpose?
So Bitcoin was actually, it was conceived as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system.
Okay.
It was trying to solve the problem of, double spending digital money.
Right.
Without having to rely on a central authority.
And then, now we hear it all the time. It's like digital gold.
Yes.
But I mean, it's not, I can't like wear it, right?
Right, of course.
What's that all about?
Well, the comparison to gold really comes from a few different things.
Okay.
First of all, Bitcoin has a limited supply.
Okay.
It's capped at 21 million coins. And this scarcity, combined with these events called halvings, which actually reduce the rate of new Bitcoin being created.
Okay.
It all really contributes to its value proposition as a store of value, much like gold.
Okay.
And also Bitcoin is often seen as this hedge against inflation because its value isn't tied to any government controlled currencies.
Right. So that makes sense. So Bitcoin kind of laid the groundwork.
It did, yeah.
But then Ethereum came along.
Right.
And kind of expanded the whole idea of what cryptocurrency even could be.
Yeah, for sure.
So what happened?
Well, with Ethereum, they recognized that blockchain technology could be used for much more than just digital currency.
Okay.
They saw the bigger picture.
Yeah. So instead of it being like digital gold, it's more like the entire financial system built on a blockchain.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good way to put it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Ethereum is a platform that enables developers to build decentralized applications.
Okay.
Or what we call dApps.
dApps, okay.
And so, imagine a world where you don't need these intermediaries for things like lending, borrowing, or even, playing games.
So like what are some examples of these dApps? What's out there right now?
Oh, there's a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Uniswap, for example, is a decentralized exchange.
Okay.
Where users can trade cryptocurrencies directly with each other. Without needing a centralized intermediary, like a stock exchange.
So like no middleman.
Exactly. And then you have things like Axie Infinity, which is a blockchain-based game where players can actually earn cryptocurrency.
Wait.
Yeah.
People are like earning crypto by playing games.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm seeing the potential here.
Right.
Yeah, what makes all of this possible?
So the key innovation here is something called smart contracts.
Okay.
And these are basically self-executing contracts written in computer code that automate agreements. You can think of it kind of like a vending machine, but for anything that you can imagine.
So it's not just cutting out the middleman. It's like we're replacing them with a robot lawyer or something.
In essence, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Okay.
Smart contracts really have the potential to revolutionize like so many industries.
Like what?
Oh, I mean, you name it. Real estate, supply chain management, even voting systems.
Wow.
The possibilities are pretty much endless.
But are there any like downsides? I mean, it sounds almost too good to be true.
Of course, there are challenges.
Oh, yeah.
One of the major concerns is security.
Oh.
Because if there's a bug in the code of a smart contract, it could be exploited by someone.
Right.
And since transactions on a blockchain are irreversible,
oh, right.
the consequences of a bug could be pretty severe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So to sum it all up, Bitcoin's like digital gold.
Yeah.
It's like a store of value.
Right.
But then Ethereum is a platform with like a much broader scope.
Yeah.
Thanks to smart contracts and these dApps.
For sure.
That we were talking about.
Exactly.
Okay. So that distinction is key, right?
Yeah.
To understanding like their investment potential.
Right.
Like how they actually like get their value.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Bitcoin is seen as more of a safe haven asset.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Whereas Ethereum's value is more tied to the growth of its ecosystem, you know, and the innovation within that.
Wow. Okay. So we've gone from like digital cash to like this like whole new internet powered by blockchain.
Pretty much.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. But
it's exciting stuff though.
It is exciting, yeah.
Yeah.
But this kind of leads me to like a final thought here.
Okay, what's that?
We've talked about how this decentralized technology is like changing finance, gaming. But what other industries like could be disrupted by blockchain? You know, like where else could this lead us in the future?
Right.
That's something for everyone listening to think about.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot to consider there.
It is.